Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, I can hear you, but people in the stream can probably hear me as well now. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I might actually have it now. Can everyone hear me already this time? I had to adjust a few of my audio settings in OBS to actually get it to work. So, how's everyone doing right now? Can you hear me? Gonna not actually start my story until I've confirmed that everyone can actually hear me this time. So yeah, I'll just do like a little dance with my hands a little bit. Oh yes. Okay, that's great to hear. Hi. Okay, so let's take it from the top. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience. As I said, I am woefully inexperienced with the software. I'm woefully inexperienced at the whole streaming process. So I thank you for your patience. And so let me just start over from the top. Okay, what was I actually saying? Oh yeah, I started off with saying like, hi everyone, my name is David. I also go by Captain Nice, obviously. I'm a good friend of Kelvasil, and he asked me if I wanted to come stream for Trace 5. And what I'll be doing mostly is Netrunner content with some Keyforge content on the side. I'm still figuring out what my schedule is going to be. Probably going to be streaming Mondays mostly, although I might also be streaming on Thursdays if I get it to work out. I have a little bit of a busy work schedule at this point. So we'll have to wait and see, but definitely expect me at least once a week with some Netrunner content. And as I said, also Keyforge content, although that will probably take a little bit longer because I still have to figure out how I'm going to approach that. Well, in Netrunner, I'm already like way more have an idea of what I want to do. On that, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing some community decks. So we're going to play with decks that the community has suggested. I already have a couple here ready to go. But before we do that, I wanted to say, like, a thing that I really want to do, and I'm excited for, is a video on Sunny. I probably talked about that on the Discord server. Um, and how I am going to approach that is a little bit like a masterclass almost. As in, I'm not gonna make a PowerPoint presentation. Don't worry about that. But I'm actually going to go over my current deck list, what I think are its strengths and its weaknesses, and why I approach it the way that I do. What cards I avoid, like, because I feel that with Sunny especially, there are a couple of pitfalls and things that I do very differently from other people. I'm not going to go too deeply into it now because that's for the next session. But so anyway, the way I'm going to approach that is kind of like a masterclass, going over some cards and then playing the deck in action. That's going to be my next stream. So this is very much like, you can see this is like an appetizer slash a little bit like a test for me to familiarize myself with the process and get used to the software and get used to the whole streaming thing. So that'll be the next thing that I do, and then after that, you know, who knows, sky's the limit. And what I also mentioned is that aside from just streaming on Jinteki and the Crucible later on, I'll probably also be recording some actual live matches, either Netrunner or Keyforge or both, because I got a camera and I'm actually excited to get some footage going, record a couple of matches, and I'll probably either commentate them or I'll find some other way to like make it interesting, maybe like an analysis or something. That's something that you can also expect from me in the future. So anyway, for right now, what we're going to do is we're just going to go over, I have a couple of deck lists here that got suggested to me by members from the community. And this first one was suggested by, I think it was Pink Warrior. Yeah, this is Pink Warrior's Talents deck. That was suggested to me by them on the Discord. And let me say right off, like, I got two Corp decks in front of me. Both of them are Jinteki, and I am not a Jinteki player in the slightest. Like, Kelf will be able to tell you that. I'm a MBN player at heart. I play like 99% of the time I play MBN, and it could be any number of things. It could be, yeah, I've played a lot of Asmari. I've played a lot of New Angle Soul back in the day. I also played Sync when it was very popular, like that list with you know, like breaking news and 24/7 news cycle. But like basically any deck I've ever played at a competitive level was MBN. I tried my hand at playing Blue Sun at Worlds, and that went disastrously. I went 1-6 with that deck. I also tried playing, what was it, Empty when it was popular at a big event. Lost pretty much all my games except for maybe one as well. So I call it the curse of the yellow sign. I basically have to play yellow decks or I'll do very bad, on my corp side at least. So I'm just gonna jump right in with this deck, and hopefully I'll make something of it. How does Scalp do this always? Alright. Gotta make some hype for this, right? Yeah, so I have no idea how Talent actually operates. Like, I didn't even take a good look at the deck list. Like, is it fast advance or... No, this is very much, yeah, this is very much a kill list, it seems. Sting, House of Knives, Reach Dome, Snare. Yeah, this is very much a kill list. Once a City Grid, oh my god. You know, like, I played in a tournament, like, I think the last tournament I played in was like... Oh, no, of course, Worlds was after that. I played at a Store Champ not that long ago, and that Store Champ, I basically won all my games, except for one game against this Dutch guy called Leon. And he's like, shout out to Leon if he's watching. He's a really great guy. I like him a lot. He's from Utrecht. And his he only plays like really Yankee, like even at like high level events like Worlds, he only plays like really Yankee IDs and really Yankee concoctions. And his favorite card in the game is Mwanza City Grid. And I've learned to, like, everyone thinks of it a little bit as a joke card and a card that's not like really good and very strong. I have come to fear that card and respect it because I've lost to it a couple of times, and my only loss at the store champ that I played at not that long ago was against him on like either PE or it might actually have been Tannen with Monza City Grid, and I literally lost because I had 6 cards on hand, but I ran into 2 snares and a breach dome, and he had 6. No, yeah, he had 8 credits, and he just killed me like that. So yeah, I've never like underestimated that card. Like I try to kill it every time, but the thing with that card is though, is like the numbers on it are so strong. It has like it's 0 to res and 5 to trash, which is just like I still can't believe that they printed cards like that. Like it might have been fine like back in the day, but like ever since then, like I often see cards where I think to myself like this card would probably be fine if it was like more to res. But like a lot of like really problematic cards are really strong. They are like, you know, like for example Jeeves. Jeeves is like costs 2 to res, 5 to trash. So it's just got my all caps still on. That's a no from them, so let's go. Jesmin, that's interesting. I mean, this looks like a pretty decent opening hand, right? Probably keep this. You mind getting your butt kicked on stream too? I mean, he'll probably kick my butt because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Ooh. This actually probably is a very good opening hand, even though I wouldn't know because, you know, I'm bad at playing red decks. Because he probably just did this. If he doesn't start running soon, I guess his deck just makes a lot of money. And then I just scored a 3-2 from here. Like, as you can tell, I clearly know what I'm doing. David changes Windows way faster than me. Yeah, but I'm not nearly as stylish as you. Like, I'm still, like, very much unclear on what doing. And like for me, I've never been good at multitasking. Like, just like the playing and talking and keeping an eye on the stream at the same time is definitely not something that I excel at. But, you know, we try. But this is good. Like, this is an archives now. So that means he has no safe place to run. So might even be able to score the flooding on the next turn. Do I install the snare though is the question. Do I just like blatantly install that and hope he runs? No, probably not, right? Honestly, don't know. Place that here. Oof. I guess I just go for it, right? It's 2 points. Also puts a little bit of pressure on him. So I guess this is just like a good stuff shaper deck. But he plays Jasminder because of, you know, like, well, Jasminder is actually a really good deck. Like, I think it flies a little bit under the radar because of, you know, how absolutely bonkers Haley is, or even something like Kabunessa. But I think Jasminder, like Loki, is not that much weaker than those IDs. Like, it lacks, of course, a little bit of the setting up power, but it absolutely hoses a lot of things that, you know, like a lot of corps play, and even corp identities. Like, it hoses Argus. It's really good against NBN. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Is that here, I guess? What would Calv do? Guess I just do this. And hope he picks the wrong one. Or he just runs both and I just cry. Ooh, that's spicy. I guess that's what you do if you don't, you know, if you aren't able to run, what's her name, Liza anymore. Yeah, I'll rest that. Oh, remove sound from Jintiki. Let's see. You mean like turn game sounds off? This? That's kind of spicy. Oh, that's interesting. And with loss, he'll like will get more money because I have to reinstall the eyes and then re-res it and so on. Oh no, not that one. Okay, that's better. Cool. And he's not running the snare. Ugh, sad times. I guess I just dig for a non-barrier, because otherwise he's just gonna... You can also just install this and let him run his Q. He can steal the Obokata, and if he runs into the Bridge Dome, that will hurt. I can't really like... No, because breaking the... Well, breaking the Aket costs him 6. And loss will only get him back 2, so that would actually start costing him a lot of money. Yeah, this is fine actually. I'm okay if he runs this. I'll just res it. Oh yeah. What happened to Aket? He bounced it with Ankusa. It can be bounced between counters with it, that's true. But I can't install... Well, if he doesn't run now, I can triple advance it, I guess. Oh yeah, if he runs, I can actually not res it, and then I can just like triple advance it. Oh yeah, problem solved. There, no, just advance, problem solved. I guess I'll draw once and then dump this. Oh, but I left this thing on the table. That's fine. No, he isn't running anyway. The mad disrespect. Data dealer. I haven't seen that card in ages. This is nice. Oof. Double harmony or AR therapy in the bin. I mean, I don't know how good this deck is at actual grinding. It does say... Oh no, it says let them in. Maybe I just named it grind. Oh, I remember seeing grind somewhere. Maybe on like... maybe on Discord. It's a nice setup he has. Kagaku is actually really bad against Arkusa. That is a problem. I guess I'm not vezing. Hope he runs into something painful. like Chrysalis. That's nice. Oh, yeah. It's pretty low in cards. I can probably start like slow rolling this. Yeah, exactly. Like Ankusa is like literally the perfect out against Kakugo. I remember when Kakugo came out, like Kelv and I were talking about like outs to it, because it was like when it came out, like a lot of people, including myself, were like, "Wow, this is such a bonkers piece of ice." Oh well, wait, no, I want to reset. See, this is what I mean when I say that I'm bad at multitasking. Makes me feel a lot safer. Of course. No, but when Kakugo came out, we were talking about, you know, like ways of trying to... Oh, I was like, why is he boosting Ankusa's strength? Oh, but he's going to use Pelangi. I'm fine with this though. This is very expensive for him. Yeah, this is the kind of ice you want against these shenanigans. You want something that's like very taxing, but very cheap. Like this is perfect. Kakugo is like the antithesis. It's one strength, but it's only like one. It's one strength and it's 4 to rest, which is like really bad against Ankusa, which makes it the perfect counter. But I tried playing a Shaper deck with it, but it wasn't viable. Just because it's too expensive and like bad against everything that isn't sorry, that everything that isn't Kakugo. Yeah, exactly. Like 9 credits for like something that is 1 to rest is like perfect. And plus he can't keep doing that because like he already used 2. Yeah, he already used 2 Simul Chip. This Pelangi has 1 counter left. He probably has 3 Pelangi, but even then, like he is on a timer and it's gonna keep costing him money. And he's not even drawing any cards at the moment, so... The problem is, yeah, I probably should have put something on R&D as well. HQ is pretty safe. Like I'm totally fine with him like hitting either the Obokata or the Fetal. Oh, he's actually running archives. Okay, that's interesting. I guess he doesn't care about losing cards. This is... yeah, I'm fine, because he can't actually break it. Does this make him access? Oh, he still accesses. If he accesses the Fetal, he dies. What does this do exactly? Because this is a very recent piece of art. Gain 1, place an advanced card on an installed card. It doesn't have to be ice. Oh, that's perfect. And end to run. I mean, I'm totally fine with that. Please hit Fetal. Hit Fetal. Ah, no. It's like the 1 card I didn't want to. Well, it's fine, I guess. Now I draw into a snare. I guess play this so that like HQ becomes even worse for him, and then yeah, he's never gonna be able to steal this. Yeah, exactly. R&D is the only server to worry about. If I get something like an Ike on R&D, this is probably gonna be very rough for him. Triple Harmony AR TRP is really good though. But he's only gonna be able to shuffle one of his ones that's in the bin back. Because it has to be 5 different cards, I believe. Yeah, 5 different cards. Still though, this deck is really well tacked against damage if you place triple of that card. Or maybe he's just to like recur all his like bullshit. I mean, I actually have a pretty good chance of scoring out if this keeps happening. I guess I install the Obokata. Install Mwanza and R&D. Yeah, because, well... Could also install it on HQ, because then he can hit both of them. I guess I'm gonna install it on R&D. He isn't actually drawing a lot of cards. It's like he's not respecting this deck that much. I mean... I'm totally fine with him, like, paying for this again. Or maybe he's just gonna let it fire. This is my Christmas present. Alright, David, first starting streaming and it's doing Jintiki tax. Ah, Kelf, you like to see me suffer. Never put Mwanza on R&D, always HQ, you know what's there. Yeah, I guess that, yeah, no, actually that makes a lot of sense. As you can tell, I never play these kinds of decks. No, that's totally fair. I mean, ideally you want one on both, I guess, but if you draw into one, you put it on HQ first. No, that makes total sense, especially because he does have Hot Pursuit. Now you can steal that. I haven't seen a Unicorn card yet, so you might actually be on Film Critic. Oh, we didn't play a Psy game. Oh, okay. He might actually spend 1 to draw 2 cards, but I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, he could have stolen that if we did play the Psy game first. That isn't any better. That's good, but might want to keep that in hand as well. Yeah, that Monza would have been so much better on HQ, honestly. Going to money up just fine. That means that I can actually start going for this. Trick of Light. That's cute. This might be a little bit cheeky. No, he has to run both, or I can score either of them next turn. There's no way he can do that, right? No, I don't think so, at least. Oh wait, that's true. Yeah. I'm so dumb. Like I wasn't paying attention at all. It's fine though. I'll still be able to win. But just for style points, I can do the Fiddle. I don't think I've scored a single Fiddle AI in my life, except for maybe when I was playing the core set, actually. Oh. Oh, you already left. I was gonna say GG. I've never scored a Fiddle AI in my life, except for, like, literally when I first started playing and I had, like, only the core set and, like, you know, like, a few other packs. Like, I didn't buy just the core set to start out. I actually bought a collection that was, like, the core set, I think, 2 big boxes, and then like the first 2 or 3 cycles, and I started making like really bad decks that I didn't have any like idea what I was doing. That was like the only time I tried Fiddle, because that's when I tried out all the different factions, and then I started playing MBN and I basically never looked back. All right. Oh yeah, this is the next deck I'm gonna try out. This is by Circle Master, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Circle Masters deck? I think so. Yeah, Circle Masters. This is another faction that I never play. Although I have played them a little bit more. Like I've played a little bit of Val. I've played a little bit of Wizard when he was still popular. But like I'm basically touching IDs that I have not touched, you know, like pardon my French, in like a long time. So this is basically like a trash everything deck, it seems. It has Devil's Charm and Chisel, which I know that we were talking about on Discord a while ago, like how these 2 cards working together is really, really strong. Yeah, so basically Chisel is like a poor man's Parasite. So as long as you install it on a piece of ice, it has -1 strength for each virus counter. And then when you encounter the highs, you lower the strength by 0. But basically, normally how this works is you have to keep encountering the ice to actually get its strength to go down. But now with Devil's Charm, you can basically just run it, pop Devil's Charm, and immediately gets -6, which is enough to kill most ice, like even big ice, unless it's like really big, like an Orion or something in the game. So this basically works like how that one deck worked. What was it again with like the console? I forgot what the name was. It was really strong when it was out. I forgot the name of it. It had Parasite, and then it had the console to bring like the strength of the ice down to 0, and that would immediately kill it. And then you had Clone Chip to bring Parasite back. I think it also had Deja Vu, so you could literally kill every ice that you wanted. It was really, really strong. Let's see, it also, yeah, it has DDoS, it's really good. It has Katie Jones, Liberated Counts, Paladin Pumi. I have to use the Trash Breakers for maximum trash. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised that it doesn't have Trash Breakers. It does have Paperclip, that's a Trash Breaker. What does this do again? Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try it out, honestly. Like I said, I have literally no idea how this deck operates. Yeah, and I know, like, it's basically all about trashing. It also has Edward Kim, whose entire ability is based around trashing. See, I can actually type and talk at the same time. That's something that I have not been able to do, like, since I was young. Like, I have to do either. I cannot type and talk at the same time. Or I can, but it requires like an enormous amount of effort from my part. Oh, Cipher, that was the name of the console. Yeah, Cipher. Oh, man, that was such a stupid console. Like, I can't believe that FFG printed that. It's just way too strong. I forgot to ask him if he wanted to be on stream. I mean, it's in the title. It should be fine. Although I have noted that some people don't actually like look at the title. I don't know. Do I keep this? I guess I keep this. I kind of really don't like Street Peddler. I know it's a good card, but I really hate like playing it and knowing that 2 of the 3 cards that are under it I'm never going to see again unless I have recursion. So this like playing that card just gives me immense anxiety, even though I know it's a good card. And this is gonna help me go through my deck like very, very fast. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna go at it. What's under it? Liberated, sure gamble. I've had worse. Okay, that's kinda eh. But I guess I could just install the second one and then like install the Liberated and click the Liberated. It's under this one actually. Maw. See, this is how you do like a really expensive console. Like Maw is really strong, but I feel that it's also fair for the like amount that it costs. Like 6 credits is a lot, and it's a very strong ability, don't get me wrong. But compare this to Cipher, I think Cipher was like even cheaper. Cipher was 5 credits, right? Or was it 6? In any case, like it was just so much stronger than Maw, and like I feel that this is a fair console for what it does. En passant, Chisel on like on Street Peddler is pretty good. I'm just gonna draw, play DDoS, and click this. This is so weird. This is like literally like this is blowing my mind right now. I have no idea what's going on with this deck. I guess if he installs something. Should have maybe kept this in my hand for as like a surprise, because I see people installing this all the time, but then it kind of telegraphs that, you know, like something is coming. Oh, I mean that works. Oh, he might be thinking that I'm playing a Apocalypse deck. This deck doesn't have Apocalypse, does it? No, it does not. Actually, this deck only uses 3 influence. Well played, sir. Well played. We don't need influence where we're going. Do I even install the buffer drive? I'll just take money. As much as I love Shaper, I'm playing Anarch because they have all the influence we crave. Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. The reason that Anarch is so strong is that they have so many tools in faction. Like, when like right now it's like a little bit more even, but when Anarch was super like omnipresent, it was like literally everywhere. And one of the reasons it was so strong was because they could literally, like, while Shaper and Criminal had to import all the cards, like they didn't have to do that. They could just, you know, like use whenever. These 2 are virtual resources. I have 1 more than this is on. Oh, that's nice. Install that. But so yeah, like if you want to play something like Smoke, for example, I play a lot of Smoke. You need to import a ton of stuff to make it work. While something like Val like works basically by itself, like in everything that you. Okay, did not see that coming. Best defense, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is a card, but usually not played in this deck. It's being pretty passive. Does Chisel have to be played on a rest piece of ice? It does not. It can also be played on a non-rest piece of ice. Just play that on the. I'm just fuck it. You only die once. So it has 1 virus counter now. It has -1 square for each virus counter. So if I use Devil's Charm now, it would get trashed. Shouldn't it get trashed? Because now it's strength 1. I missed the chisel install. Can you undo? I mean, sure. I don't even know what's going on, honestly. In my mind, that should work, right? Because... oh, he isn't even going to res it, honestly. Well, that's nice. It's probably, okay. Oh, that might be, what is it called? I'm just gonna go ham on HQ, honestly. That might be an SDS drone deployment. So, well, there's one right there. I could go back into Stila, but I'm not gonna install anything right now because he's just going to trash it. Yeah, that's probably another SDS, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, yeah, yeah, that actually destroys the chisel as well. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go ham on HQ. Oh, that's nice. Trash that. Go again. Trash that for free. So I'll see 2 now. Trash that for 1. Imp that so I can go in later. That was actually pretty nice. Like, and I could just keep running HQ again because if he reses it, I can get past it. But I'm totally fine with him paying that much, right? Oh yeah, Chisel gets the counter on the encounter itself, and then it wouldn't work with Devil's Charm. So, but if I had ran the second time, it would have worked. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember that people, when the card came out, like they were talking about the timing, and everyone was very confused. But that actually does make sense. It checks on the moment that it starts encountering, and Devil's Charm happens after that. So HQ is probably off now. Run Amok is pretty nice, because he has really expensive eyes. Fuck it, honestly, I'm just gonna go for it. The Bat Pop is going to be very nice in this situation as well. He has to do some extreme thinking about this. I bet that is a second expensive piece of ice. Yeah, thinking. Your definition of nice is questionable, Pumice. Hey, Pumice. I didn't actually choose these decks. These are all community picks. I'm actually, like, Cal suggested playing Sunny in a little bit. I'm actually going to play probably like 1 Sunny game. Just like, because I'm more in my element with that. Yeah, I guess I'll imp that. Yeah, I'll imp that. I'm going to steal the SDS right now. Just like in case he like shuffles it back into the deck. It's nice as well. So if I have Paperclip, then I'm actually set up. I need, oh no, I need 1 more virtual resource as well. And this is unique, so that doesn't actually help me. That's also nice. This is unique as well. So I guess I have to start playing these. Oh, I have to start paying for this little fucker. I do not like this card. It doesn't do enough. Like, okay, yeah, I probably need to start running and then it's fine. That's annoying. En passant. Yeah, that Liberated is gonna take a while. Don't want to discard the Devil's Charm. That seems like it's really important for the deck. I also don't want to discard the Hippo. Honestly, I think Defensive Fueno just has to go. Doesn't do enough. It's probably gonna money up, but yeah, what can I do? Need the money back up again. Honestly, I don't even see the point of Defensor. Like, it pays into traces, but I don't think this deck has a lot of traces. And it pays into trashing stuff, but like, this deck already trashes a ton of stuff. Like, and there's like a bunch of stuff already in the bin. And it has Imp, so I don't see the point. Prefer, like, what is the other one called? Paladin something? Yeah, Paladin Pumi. I prefer that one right now, actually. Already through most of my deck and I haven't seen one. Oof. It's probably not a third SDS deployment. I mean, it's pretty nice. Another unique card. Fuck it. He didn't res anything last time. Otherwise the card just goes to waste. Give me an operation or agenda, please. Nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. Imp is nice. Keep drawing all these, like, I keep drawing all these unique cards. But I kind of just one day, I'm just gonna run, honestly. I want a paperclip more than anything else. Oh, he's not gonna rest. That's nice. I'm gonna be able to Ampassaw him. I'll just see one. That's nice. What do I discard? I guess I keep the Ampassaw. This is difficult. Like, I don't know how to play this deck, so I have no idea what to discard in this case. I guess I don't need, like, a third Devil's Charm right now. Run amok, then double Ampassaw. Yeah, that is something I would have done if I was a good player. So I think my camera is a little bit too far off. Yeah. Centrals are pretty airtight now. At least until I get a paperclip. Still no paperclip. It's annoying. This is nice though. I mean, there's 12 cards left in the deck. What are the odds of there being no paperclip anytime soon? I mean, that is almost definitely an agenda. There's like literally nothing I can do about it. There's no way I'm getting in there. I mean, I have to try. I mean, it could be an NGO, but with my luck, yeah, yikes. Oh boy, that hurts. Choose your trigger to resolve Devil's Charm. Yeah, that's not doing anything right now. Nope. How many? Yeah, there's 2 paperclip in here. Yeah. I guess with like so little draw cards, it still hurts, and it's like difficult to find. Yeah, it was an agenda. Yeah. Yeah, they're just at the bottom. Like that happens. Oh well. Not much you can do about that. Oh my god, it's like literally old barriers. Yeah, and a trebuchet. Oh my god. Triple bulwark, double titanium, and a border control. Yeah, I would need a fractor for that. I have Trojan Horse. Oh yeah, so this is like one of those decks that basically is about like thrashing the one-off breaker and then like going ham from there. Yeah, that makes sense. And Arc Lockdown, yeah, makes sense. Alright. Gashapon goes in. Yeah, I think Gashapon would be really good against this. Would be good. What does it do again? Like, I know it's like a searcher. Let's see. 0 to install trash. Set aside the top 6 cards of your stack. You may install 1 program or virtual resource from among them, paying 2 less. Shuffle 3 of the remaining cards into your stack, then remove the rest from the game. Yeah, that would actually be very good against this, because you get to get rid of some cards that you don't need, get to shuffle most of them back, and it searches for both virtual resources and programs. So I think it would be a perfect fit in this deck. Probably also helps if you like, because it was 47 cards, maybe bring it down to 45. But yeah, if you want to add, like bring it down to 45 and then also add the Gashapons, yeah, it's going to be a little bit tricky, I imagine. Oh yeah, we're going to play a little bit of Sunny. I haven't played Sunny in a while. No, I'm just kidding. I played her like 12 matches yesterday. Which one do I have? Oh yeah, this is just like my current blend. What is this one? Yeah, I haven't played this one in a little bit. I might actually just play that one. That one is fun too. Oh, he was actually watching, so I guess he doesn't mind being on stream. Oh. Oh, actually, sorry guys. Sorry. I actually pressed on the button that makes the screen scene change. Sorry. As I said, I'm still getting used to this software. Let's take a look at my hand. This is decent. It's not amazing, but I can probably work with this. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for that. Sorry for the window. I changed the scenes. I use hotkeys to change the scenes, and I accidentally messed that up. Okay. I'll go check what that is, I guess. I mean, thanks for the free agenda. Oof, yeah, this became so much better. Don't have enough to install both of them right now, but I'll do this. This is so powerful. I'll talk about this in my upcoming stream, the Sunny Masterclass. But DreamNet, oh boy, it's so amazing. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, that's okay. War tracker. I don't actually care about that. Once it starts mattering, I'll be too rich for that to matter anyway. This deck goes to like 3 or 4 link like very steadily. Right now, there's a problem though because I'm not super rich yet, but. Like, if you're playing Sunny, one of the things that you have to remember is that, like, you're a late-game juggernaut. You don't care that much about, you know, letting a few agendas, like, go through in the early game. What's that? Helium beta test. Play only if the runner tries to access corp card. Tries to install non-program cards. Yeah, so this deck is all about, like, trashing stuff. It has a trace, so that's actually really, like, bad against me, but I am very poor right now, so I have to be a little bit careful. Good thing is, I'm going to make so much money with this deck. And he's just like, he's not icing up anything, so I'm going to become super duper rich. He is very much in the running though, because this deck also makes a lot of money. So I might have to let some stuff go through, or maybe not install anything that is too expensive. Oh yeah, that's nice. Or shuffle back his stuff, that works too. But right now I'm just gonna like focus on building up real quick. Let's see what he's scoring. That's spicy. I want more money, honestly. This is nice too. That is probably not gonna fire ever. Yeah, I just need tons of money against this deck, honestly. Oh, he's actually icing up for a change. Restore. Do I choose the cards that get trashed? Oh, actually, in that case. I'm fine with these two getting trashed. He might even like really pay into the strays, and if he does, like, that's totally fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, he didn't want me to like trash the warrior tracker. Don't need this. That's also a thing that I will touch on while I'm explaining like Sunny. Yeah, I mean, it was gonna come at some point. I'm actually super fine with the turning wheel. What is he going to pick? Turning wheel and turtle, maybe? Oh no, he can't pick Turo because it's a program. DC? Hmm? Daily costs. Tries to install non-program cars. Oh, he disconnected. Davey plays Sunny, suddenly super focused corp wrecking mode. No, yeah, like I still have problem with the multitasking aspect, but this is a deck that I know like very, very well, so. Oh, Sports Hopper. Oh yeah, that makes sense because of the trace thing. There's another one in the deck. That's fine. Oh, look, Turtle Fodder. Well, unless he... yeah, no, he was... Yeah, he's rezzing it. Unfortunate. Yeah, the Falsified is probably never going to fire, which is very unfortunate. Kind of surprised that he didn't choose the Dreamnet, because this is giving me way more value. Cybernetics Core. That's bad. You gotta be on your game for the bad mini packs. Yeah, this is actually a problem because, like, he just makes so much money. I might have to start a, like, if he's gonna keep, like, doing stuff, I just have to force a response on R&D, I guess. He doesn't have any agendas in hand right now, probably. If he does, I'm going to snipe it. No, he doesn't. In that case, I'm just gonna go for R&D. Yeah, actually the turning wheel does hurt now. But I'm gonna be able to go deeper with Q-Shook in a little bit. But I need a couple more resources that are like cost 3 to install for the Q-Shook to be alive. I could install the Xanadu, but I'd prefer to have like a couple more data foldings actually. Boomy is cool. One thing I like about this matchup, this is actually not a good matchup because this deck makes a lot of money. The only good thing about this matchup is the fact that he never purges, because that's really bad with his ability. I mean, if he has agendas in hand right now, would Hanado be better than Xanadu? What is Hanado? Did you mean Hanado, Pink Warrior? Did you mean something else? Oh, he is paying money into this. I don't get why people put like a little bit of money into something. Either you go all the way or you don't bother. Like, this literally doesn't help him at all. I do want that global food. I don't care about the Arc Lockdown. I do care about the ice. So I guess I get rid of this. Get rid of this. And just hope I get it. Yeah. Give me that card. Yes! Still very much in the game. The MCA is like annoying, but it's not as an he drew into Helium beta test. That's very unfortunate. I do have other ones, so that's fine. But it does mean I have to like build back up by quite a bit, which is annoying. I do get to install this for free, so that's very nice. What do I get? Be happy these Helions aren't the new Foxfire. Yeah, that would be even worse. Trace 7 is nothing to sneeze at. I guess loss is fine. Why can't I Pumi? Oh, it's a connection. Oh. I forgot it doesn't work on connections. Yeah, I do mind. Yeah, so this would work. Yeah, no, that's the thing that I forgot actually. That Pumi, it works on to install non-connection cards. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, this deck is Yankee, but it isn't even that bad to be honest. Just looking at it, he's just waiting for agendas. Could be sneaky and actually snipe an agenda off the top if I'm lucky. No, that seems bad. I'm just gonna keep drawing. A lot of this stuff is useless. I don't want this because this is too expensive to install. I don't want this. This is not relevant. I'm actually keeping an Amakua purely to maybe install with Pumi to have a second one. Oh yeah, he got it. It's annoying because a lot of my cards aren't even live against this deck. That's nice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 5. Could be worth it. I mean, yes, I want that money right now. Problem is I only still have one turn, to be honest. I mean, I guess I want to go check what that is. I can do it for free anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna go for it, honestly. What does this even do? You may add one card from Archives HQ. You may install one card from Archives and Oracles. No, I don't want either of those to fire. Give me an agenda. Yes, thank you very much. If I can draw into the second one. If he doesn't have a GFI, a Trojan horse as well. Jesus Christ. Trash one install program with install cost. He's gonna treasure turtle, but unbeknownst to him, I don't give a shit because I have a second one in hand. And strength is not gonna be an issue at all. I mean, install the turtle for free, yes, thank you. Now I have to draw up to get the second one. The second Q-Shook that is. Yeah, the problem is that he's keeping my clicks down very, like, yeah, he's drawing for the GFI. I could go, yeah, probably drawing up will lose me the game. I need to go faster. I probably can't even find the Q-Shook. Can I afford to risk him? Yeah, I'm just gonna risk it. He was drawing pretty madly, so maybe he hasn't like drawn into it yet. Anything other than GFI is fine. Yeah. Nice. I'm super fine with him overcommitting to that. This is either gonna make him spend a lot of money or I'm probably gonna be able to snipe something. Oh, there isn't even any agenda. Yeah, then I'm definitely gonna snipe something off the top. Oof. He has all the tech ready though. Seriously. That's annoying. Two brain damage, trash one installed runner card, gain 3 and to run. Think about that. Can only break one subroutine anyway. That's rough. I'm just gonna break the end to run. I'm just gonna like go for it. I'll take the brain. Let him trash something. Oh, I killed the screen again, I'm sorry. This is gonna have to fire. So it really comes down to whether I can snipe an agenda from the top. Which chances are pretty decent. Yeah, sorry for killing the screen again. I still have to get used to the fact that, you know, like, I have these hot buttons controlling the scenes. No agenda. Yeah, then that's probably game. I got close. This is actually not a bad deck at all. It's a bit Yankee, but like the ID behind it is very solid. Like the trace, like the Trojan horse is really strong. Oh, still no agenda. Jesus Christ. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do in this case. Don't even care about checking anything. Doesn't matter, honestly. There's no way I'm getting in there again. It's really a matter of time for him to draw an agenda now. Could trash the MCA. Yeah, true. I could actually do that in this case. I don't really care about these cards anymore, actually. Yeah. Only thing is, like, getting into HQ is going to be pretty rough because I literally lost all my breakers except for the Sherman. Yeah, actually, like if I destroy the MCA, he can just like trash my Sherman. I'm literally locked out. I will have no more breakers. Fuck it, I'm just gonna try HQ because there's nothing else I can do. That's fine because I can actually click through that. I can actually still get into HQ, but only with Jack, because he's gonna keep like siphoning clicks from me. So you have 2 breakers in Nexus. I have 3 Amakua, I have Sherman, and I have Nexus, double Nexus. Which, if you believe it or not, and I'll touch on that again in my like Sunny Masterclass, is usually more than enough. Unless your opponent has like and Trojan Horse and Helion Beta Test and like all that other bullshit. I have to keep trashing stuff from Pumi. I'll just treat it. No worries. I would finish if I could find. Yeah, obviously. I mean, I'm basically still playing, but yeah, he has it. But I was out of the game a while ago. Oof, that tier hurt. Did not see that coming, honestly. GG, wow. Quite impressed, to be honest. Yeah, I did not expect that. This was actually, like, stronger than I expected it to be. I run the same suit mostly. I sometimes go for 2 for each breaker, yeah. Not quite, I didn't find food yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean he has this, so I'm not gonna continue playing this. GG. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. It's basically it's leaning on like, but this is actually not my favorite list. Like I was just playing this because this is not the one that I've been playing with a lot. This list basically has Paladin Pumi because I wanted to try it out. but it doesn't have stuff like career fair and so on. And I guess the idea is you kind of lean on Paladin Boomy to install all your like more expensive stuff. Not for DJ Fenris, I forgot that it doesn't work on connections, but I think he and like Jack are the only connections in the deck, and like he is like often free anyway. This is my main list, which is mostly the same, but it doesn't have Paladin Boomy, and it's a little bit more flexible in how it operates. And yeah, basically the only breakers are triple Amakua and a Sherman. Oh yeah, actually this list also has one of each of the other breakers. Because I'm also like I'm basically constantly like testing out new stuff, like taking out a breaker, switching it for a different card. And so this list has one of each of her regular breakers. But again, and I'll touch on this in like the masterclass, I really don't like Sunny's breakers. So I'll try to lean on them as little as possible. And so this suite works 99% of the time, unless if your opponent is on like a lot of program destruction. Even like SDS drone deployment, like I totally dismantled an SSO list, not SSO, sorry, the outfit list yesterday that had triple drone deployment. It's fine, like you just like offer up an Amakua to it. You can play Film Critic as well, but honestly, like this list is most of the time is really fine. But of course, it's up to personal preference, and we're not going to talk about that right now. I was going to play with Pirates. This is whose deck list was this again? I think this was Chris's. Yeah, Chris's Pirate Boomerang deck. It's with Geist. Like I have also like very little experience with Geist, so we're gonna try this out as well. I sort of know how this deck operates, but not completely. So let's see how this works. Let's take a quick look at the list. Oh, I can also do it here. It has Kusyuk, that's nice. It has Logic Bomb. Yeah, those like resources that break things, which are kind of like, I guess, the meat of the deck. Grappling Hook, and then it has Boomerang, yeah, which is basically like fits perfectly into this archetype. Like, and basically everything in this deck triggers guys, which makes it like pretty difficult to play. Because you have to, well, the good thing about playing something like this on yo Captain, hi. The good thing about playing something like this on Jinteki is like there's a lot of like, oh, Pink Warrior, hey Pink Warrior. Oh, this is his Talent Institute deck. Nice. So this is probably the deck that I played with like during the stream as well. But the good thing about playing a deck like this on Jinteki is the fact that Jinteki will take care of a lot of like different triggers by itself. So like drawing cards and so on all happens automatically. I could not play a deck like this in real life. It would be way too complicated. Ooh, that's nice. Deck trigger is really important in this deck. So that's really sweet. What does this do? Prognostic Q loop. First time each turn a run begins, you may look at the top 2 cards of your stack. Reveal the top card of your stack, you may install that card. If it is a program or piece of hardware, use this ability only once per turn. Alright. Guess I install this. It's a connection, right? Yeah, so I can install the other one as well. I mean, setting up 2 tech traders is probably like half the work in this deck, right? Next turn, install this and pop it, draw 4 cards in game 2. Seems pretty nice. Oh yeah, I'm giving him like a lot of draws if I'm not running. I mean counters. Honestly, it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't scenarios. Stole 2 of these. And I guess like when you play Q-Shoot, you call 1 because a lot of it is 1. Remember, you can do the prognostic Q loop install ability on the corpse turn. if you know what's on top. Spicy. First time you look at it, you may look at the top of your field upgrade. You may install the card as a program or a piece of hardware. Ooh, that's very spicy. I'm doing the criminal short gamble, or is that no? It was the anarch short gamble, right? Clicking for credits. I feel that criminals nowadays are not that rich, like especially because they lost a lot of money cards. I'm just gonna run. I wish somebody would give me like a nice shaper deck, like something I know how to play. Ooh. Ouch. Not much I can do about that. Masterwork is good in guys. Draw all the things. Yeah, I mean, you'll draw all the cards, but like, well, I guess with the tech traders you have a lot of money. It's too bad the shaper got tech trader restricted. Yeah. I mean, tech trader in Haley was like way too strong. But to be fair, it is strong enough to be restricted as well, I think. Like, even without Haley, Geist was also like really, really strong for a good while. Don't have any money. I'm just gonna soldier on. What's the worst thing that can happen? Oh, I can actually break it. I mean, I can break it, right? You still encounter? Yeah, I get that, but I can break it with the Kongomatsu. Shaper fun ruins everyone else's fun. I mean, the same can be said for Anarch. I guess criminal are the only ones who are like totally innocent in this whole debacle. Because I can't remember like a single time where like criminals ruin something for like the rest of us. Like I remember like Anarchs ruining stuff, Shapers ruining stuff, and like they're always taking like really good criminal cards. But I can't remember like a single time where they took like a card that was like strong in Shaper or Anarch and made it like really busted in criminal. Like I sure like it exists, but I can't remember from the top of my head. Probably in chat somebody is gonna come and say like, oh yeah, like there's this one card, but I don't remember one. Although to be fair, I haven't been playing for that long. Like very often, like I'll say something and then Cal, for example, will be like, oh yeah, but you know, like this and this happened like that. But I was like at the start of the game when like I wasn't playing yet. Oh, so this deck never makes a remote, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. Obviously, it's not fine, but we'll have to soldier on anyway. I mean, Trick of Light, I guess. I mean, this is a perfect time to actually check out what that is. I'm gonna say it's an agenda. Ugh. It's not the one I want, though. I literally just played this deck. I don't remember it having any, like... It doesn't have any damage cards, like, outside of turn. Like, stuff like Punitive. It doesn't have, like, Neural EMP. So I think I'm just fine running that, right? Does 2 net damage and costs 2. Yeah, it's totally fine. I also have the sports hopper to just pop that to draw some cards. And then pop this. Nice. 3 down, 7 to go. Oh, there's my spy cams. It's perfect. So next turn, install some more stuff. Start checking out R&D. It's not doing a lot, so maybe I can wait one more turn, just like to like really. Oh, nice! It's just what I needed to like really set up. Keep forgetting what this card does. You may install a card with a program or a piece of hardware. Uses this ability only once per turn. I mean, yeah, right now I could probably install that. Looks like bait. Oh. Actually clicked the wrong ability. There we go. Mwanza. Yeah, we don't want that. I can go check what that is. Pretty sure it's not an agenda, but I kind of still want to know. No, it's a breach dome. That's what I thought. Well, I didn't think it was a breach dome, but I had the feeling it wasn't an agenda. But the reason I call it agenda is like if it was an agenda, I needed the money to go in and get it. Although, yeah, I guess this deck doesn't need the money because it doesn't really have any like actual breakers. Well, except for the Amakua. Low quality bait. I mean, I know you would know. Calv is the master at like calling this kind of stuff. I'm like decent at it, but not like that amazing. Calv like every time I've seen him play against Inteki, he calls everything like perfectly. What does this do? The back. Each time you use hardware during a run, place 1 power counter on this. Shuffle up the X counters back into your heap, from your heap into your stack. Oh yeah, like, definitely need that. That's nice. I'm drawing. I have a feeling I'm drawing pretty well. Like I'm drawing everything that I need. Just start checking stuff though. It's only during a run, right? The first time you use hardware during a run, place 1 power card to shuffle up the X cards with trash abilities into your stack. Ooh. I hope that's not a House of Nice. Ugh, that's a House of Nice. Ooh, the Sting. You use hardware during a run, so I might want to get some hardware down. Oh, Boomerang is unique too, that's annoying. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boomerang plus scripted is breaking announce. Yeah, exactly. I keep sitting down too much, so like the camera keeps like, my webcam keeps like filming part of my face. I think this is better. Just gonna try to get in. What is that? Spy camera, diversion of funds. Can install either of those, right? Reveal the top 3 cards, just take me, reveal the card. It's a card and a piece of hardware. Nope. Cannot install either. Oh, piece of hardware. Reveal the... Okay, how am I breaking that? I don't care if he gets money, so I can just break the tag and end the run, and he can get his money. That's fine because I can break more than one of those anyway. I mean, have to break the last subroutine. And that's probably like something like a Kagugo. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I can break that the old-fashioned way. Oh. That should get a power token. Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, the deck should have a counter Kozaku. Yeah, I just remembered. I actually thought it would get it automatically, but apparently you need to add tokens manually. It's the first time I use that card. Is that bait? It's getting quite poor. I might actually try to get in there. Install a second boomerang. Oh, he's not actually resing anything. Oof, another Anansi. I mean, in this case, I have to break something. Oh, I can't even break it. I don't think he has a window for that, right? He has to use it before Anansi, actually. Or can he use it in the encounter? Yeah, not during. No, I get that. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter in that case. No, I can only break the first subroutine with this. This can actually break that. Oh, but I can actually pop it just to get cards. That's true. I can actually draw cards this way. I still need an extra card. Buff spike cam. Like I literally every time I figure it out manually, the chat is like, you need to do this, like this very obvious thing that you're missing. Yeah. Guess that works out. Yeah, and then I need to draw one with like Anansi's ability. Yeah, and then he's gonna do 3 damage. And then he still has a window to use House of Knives. Oh, but he doesn't do it, it's fine. I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Alright. Yeah, for everyone asking, like, how did you get back so quickly? Like, I literally live in, like, a tiny-ass apartment in Amsterdam. So my entire flat is, like, you know, like, 20 square meters. So the toilet is, like, literally, like, I can, like, get there in, like, 2 steps. Anyway. Well, the good news is he is very poor now, which is good. The bad news is, like, I'm starting to run out of cards. How many spike cams do I have left? So I probably have 2 left, because I imagine this deck has 6, right? Yeah, it has 6. Probably have to, like, win by sniping an Ubukata from the top. So I have to draw into the more low quality bait. Yeah, this is good. Snare on the top. Logic Bomb is nice. Yo, David and Kel, best regards from you. Try have a good stream. Thank you. Berok Star? I don't know who that is, but thank you. Don't actually want to use that to bypass. Did I use both Q-Shooks? Well, I lost both of them. Think you missed a counter on the back. Yeah, I think I did actually. Oh, it's Daph. Hey, Daph. Ah, clicked the wrong thing. As I told you, I'm so incredibly bad at multitasking. There we go. Did it actually put a token on there? Maybe you can only do it during runs, actually. I'm try to remember it during the next run to put it on. Or maybe I'll try it like next turn. Oh yeah, that actually might work, yeah. Ah, perfect. I'm forgetting like these very obvious little shortcuts. Anyway, Dav is a player from the Utrecht meta. Really cool guy. I love playing with him. Haven't seen him in a while, but I'm gonna try to change that soon. Oof. Another House of Knives. Yeah, this is rough. That's important. Need that. You can only shuffle back in cards with trash abilities. Oh. Are those hotkins 1, 2, 3 per chance? Yes, they are. I actually took those over from Calv. Calv uses those. But as you can probably tell, I'm not used to them. I'm not used to them yet. I'm sorry, I'll make sure that I practice and I'll make it up for you during the next stream. I think I might actually be able to get in there. That could be an Obokata because he advanced it once. And he's expecting me not to run and then he advances it 3 times. I think I'll actually try to go for it, honestly. It's all part of the charm of streaming, yeah. I'm happy you see it that way. Yeah, I think I'll just go for it. Dood of the Gladiolen, they say in Dutch. Ooh, another the back. And a masterwork, finally. You only get to install the top one, right? Fill the top 2 cards of your stack. Yeah, so that doesn't work. But that actually does trigger this, which is nice. Yeah, and so now I can actually deal with this just fine. This breaks the last one, so I guess I'll select the subtree not to break. Okay, don't break this one. And then I'll use this. And then hope this is an Obokata. Oh, I don't actually have any cards left in the deck. I was like, I can draw more cards. Oh no, I do have cards left in the deck. It just asked me to trigger all this bullshit first. Man, this is a deck and a half to play. Are you serious? It's a snare. Fucking Christ. Yeah, I do not enjoy playing this style of deck. There's way too many moving parts. Yeah, now you can just like go for the Obokata without fear. Okay. Stream, what do I actually shuffle back in this case? Help me out here. Help a brother out. Like, I have no idea what to shuffle back. Rough, yeah, you can say that. Yeah, so it can totally ignore the Ubukatas. I could check what this deck has, but that would be cheating. Yeah, it has a Fetal that I could still steal. Yeah, double Fetal, technically speaking. It has Stings, which would be fine. And it has, of course, I haven't seen the Floodic yet. That would also be something. Hooks and Cryptids. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It definitely has snares. Yeah, it has multiple of those. I mean, I guess I also want like a spy camera to at least see what's on top. Select up to 6 targets. Oh, it shuffles back double. Oh, that's nice. Honestly, I just want multiple spy cameras probably, right? Because I need to choose my runs very carefully and... Oh, man. This deck is kicking my ass. I need at least one card in hand to get in there, and I need to get in there twice. So... Oh, I forgot about the House of Knives. Yeah, I can only get in there once anyway. So there's... Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do. There's not even anything I can steal, really. Fuck, I'm just gonna go into HQ. Probably gonna die. Or could just bounce off it, that makes sense too, I guess. Screw it, I'll do a glory run on R&D next turn. With an empty deck, you're dead either way with the House of Knives scored. Yeah, I am. Cost Q loop to get back counters. Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, but I have no back installed. That's really good. Oh, I thought it was over. I thought he had 7 points. He scored the Obokata, but he still needs 1 point. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go on R&D. Literally doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't like playing against these types of like very grindy rush decks myself. And then if I'm playing something that I'm not familiar with, that just makes it like infinitely worse. Yeah, I feel this is a very strong deck, but like I'm giving it a very poor showing. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Yeah, like I said, like I think this is a very good deck, but I'm just giving it like a very, very poor showing. This doesn't look like the type of deck that I would ever enjoy playing. Like, there's way too many moving parts. There's too much stuff to like. There's too much stuff going on. Like, you draw cards in your opponent's turn. You like draw cards when you trash things. Pay money to like draw cards to install stuff. Like, that's way too combo heavy for me. Like, no offense. Like I understand there's people who like enjoy playing this type of deck, but like this is literally like totally not my cup of tea. Thank you for the game, David. Yeah, thank you too, Pinkor. Thank you for playing. That is like literally no strike against the deck. This is just not my cup of tea. Which is fine. Like, you know, like I'm sure like I've talked with Calvasil so many times about Sunny, like, and he really, really doesn't like my Sunny deck. Hates playing against it too, because it completely destroys like the one thing he plays best, which is Palana. And so he has a really good Palana matchup. Speaking of which, like, I'm gonna shut down the stream soon. I'm gonna play one more deck, which is a deck that is very near to my heart. It's Calvasil's Concussion. This is 1 minute Jinteki list that David will hate. This is kind of like his deck. Like, let me actually close these tabs real quick. This is kind of like the thing that he plays. Like, it's not exactly the same. He plays something like similar to this very often. He said he threw this together like in like a couple of minutes. I played this last night. I have to admit, like, this is not the first time me playing this deck. The other decks I never played before. I played this deck like out of interest last night on Jinteki. Like, I took it for 6 rounds and I won each of them. Even though like I'm really bad at playing Jinteki. I don't know if that was like a total fluke and I like the game that I play now I'll lose. But I think this is like a generally very strong deck. And why this is strong, like I'm pretty sure that Calvasil's talked about it like so many times before. But my take on it is the fact that like as being someone that has played against this as well, what makes this deck so strong is the fact that people don't know how to play against it. Like, even with like trap decks, like Jinteki PE and like something like what we played just now, like Tannen, like even though it's like you don't know what your opponent is playing, is it a trap, is it not a trap? That's all. Oh, it's a bell, but it wasn't for me, it's probably for one of my neighbors. What's so strong about this deck is the fact that even though like you don't know what your opponent is playing, you have to be mindful of traps. You have sort of an idea of what they're playing. Like if you play against a like competitive PE list, I know beforehand what's in the deck more or less. There might be surprises in there, but for the most part, I have a pretty good list of idea of what the list looks like. With this, like many people will look at this and be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like. They will expect Obokata, there's no Obokata. There's global food in there. There's punitive Counter-Strike, which people often don't expect. There's Mushin Notion, which Palana doesn't play very often either. That's more for like straight up like stuff like PE and so on. Anyway, we're gonna play it. And I think that is like the main strength of this deck is the fact that like the opponent doesn't know at all what to expect. So I'm gonna give this deck like one more spin. Oh yeah, I actually did put it in here. And then we're gonna call it a night. Watch me like make like statements about, oh, did I? That's weird. Oh. Oh, it's just my internet crapping out. Now it's gonna be all awkward and stuff. There we go. I didn't draw into Helium beta test. I got it back from archives using an agenda counter from Project Vituous. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Jinteki's being weird tonight. Some folks are getting a lot of like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jinteki was doing like weird things last night as well. Like at one point, like I was playing and I don't know, remember. At one point I was playing against my opponent and then suddenly I had a black screen. Like literally, like I don't even remember what happened. Like I literally initiated a run and it was just like boom, black screen. Like refreshing, nothing helped. I literally had to like shut down the browser and like restart it to make it like come back for me. And like the game was gone. Like I think my opponent left or was a black screen for him as well. And I saw in like the chat there was a couple of people who had like problems with that. So I wasn't the only one. Apex. Nice. Let's see. Do I keep this? Muting stream. Good luck, have fun. I guess I. Ooh, that's nice. Install remotes. This didn't work for me in 10, and let's see if it works in Polana. I mean, Apex is a really good matchup against this deck because of Heartbeat, but he needs to draw into it. So I guess I can just like go very fast. There's Heartbeat. Oh, I need money. I can't even fire the snares. Whoops. Can you imagine how broken snare would be if it fired like no matter how many credits you have? There's like a card that says Verona accesses this card, take 3 net damage and take attack. Like you don't have to pay anything either. He's gonna start feeding cards, so that's okay. He probably has something like, what is that one card called? Chopot, right? What does that do again? When your turn begins, you may trash another one of your stealth cards. You do draw 1 card, remove from attack. Yeah, that card is really good. Play against Pumigo, who is also like a very, I think Uus and Pumigo are like the two like very famous like Apex players, and like the people who like to rep him. And I'm playing against Pumigo at Worlds on Apex with my Blue Sun deck, thinking like, okay, I haven't had a lot of like practice with Blue Sun, but it's Apex, like how good can it be? Well, it turns out it was really, really strong, and I lost that game pretty convincingly. Like also Pumigo is a really good player, like. I lost that game like also because she's just a good player, but it's Apex, and just looking at the deck, regardless of the player's skill, you have to look at it and be like, okay, this can be that strong of a deck. Except in the right hands, it can be unbelievably strong. And again, same as with this deck, the reason it's so strong is because it does things that no one expects. Like no person in their right mind would like expect the kind of things that this deck gets up to. I mean, he's gonna have econ for days. Probably not gonna be running this either. I mean, we're just talking about DreamNet. DreamNet is really strong for Sunny. DreamNet is also really good for Apex. So I need to dump something in there real quick. So otherwise it's going to become too strong. Okay, what does this do again? Well, the runner is accessing this card from R&D. They must reveal it when the runner accesses this card. You may trash it to force the runner to encounter a rest piece of ice protecting the server. It's an upgrade. So you can pop it into the remote. I mean, he's not running this like remote, so I can just like install this, get more money, and then like start advancing that next turn. Sunny's a better runner to begin with. Yeah, I mean, I would say so. And I think most people would agree that, like, she's a better runner than Apex. But I'm saying, like, Apex is pretty strong under the right circumstances. They'll both use the same main breaker, Amakua, yeah. Amakua is just, like, a really powerful breaker. Too powerful, most would say. Or at the very least, like, powerful enough that it might need some scrutiny. Gashapon. Reboot. I mean, that works. Now he has damage for days. I guess I have to start scoring out real soon. Might need to start pinging him at some point. Like Brainstorm, I've never seen an over advanced Yagi. Neither have I. I don't even remember what it does when it's over advanced. Swap a card in HQ with a card in or protect the attacked server. The runner may check out his ability only during a run. I mean, it's okay, but like, is it good enough to over advance it? No, probably not. Kind of reminds me of like that one card that was like the old Yagi. I forgot what the name was. I'll look it up in a second. Yeah, I'll probably just have to start like... Oh, shit. What was the name again? Brain Trust. When you score Brain Trust, place 1 agenda counter on it for every 2 advancement tokens over 3. The rest cost of all ice is lowered by 1. See, again, that is good, but it's not something you over advance for. In this case, you have to over advance it by like 2. If it was 1 in this case, yeah, you might do that. If it was like early game, you could probably like install advance and then like score it and like lower all your ice count by 1 for the remainder of the game. That is pretty strong. But yeah, with 2 counters, like, yeah, no, that's probably not good enough. Oh, Prey, that is another good counter against Kakugou. You can run during this run when you pass a piece of ice, you may trash a number of your installed cards equal to the ice strength of that ice. You can actually break it though, it has no breakers. Oh, he probably figured this was something that does damage. but doesn't actually like end to run, so he was protected by it. That's nice. This is hard mode for this deck, by the way. Damn Apex. Is he seriously running that? I could have used the House of Knights, although I guess in this case it doesn't matter that much. No, because he's just gonna tank the damage anyway. I mean, this is definitely like Heartbeat is like so strong. Look at this, like he's just like tanking everything. And then just trash it. Ain't no biggie. It's gonna have to discard a card though, that's pretty nice. Oh, there it is, there's Chop Bolt. I kind of want to install the Rotom, but I don't want him to have like a target to like bounce off with DreamNet. Brainstorm is the ice nobody ever reses. I mean, it's rotated now as well, right? I remember when it was like legal, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people obviously, but like some people played it. And then like had like silly tricks to make like the runner run into it, and like it was definitely Yankee. Like it was never, you know, like any good, but it was, you know, like actually played. I mean, he's drawing a lot. He's probably drawing for breakers. No, he has plenty of cards in his hand. But he still doesn't have a barrier breaker, so let's just res this. Ping him just for fun. I mean, he can tank the damage pretty well, but he still can't get past it, so that's nice. What is his influence? 6 spy camera, Gashapon, and then just like breakers? Probably doesn't have anything to reshuffle in that case. We're starting to get somewhere. But that fun is not gonna last until, you know... Or the fun is only lasting until he finds his Fracture, and then, you know, like he can just like waltz in there. Although it's... Yeah, it's still expensive, but like he has double Wasteland, so... I don't know. This deck makes heaps of money. Turn 2. Oh yeah, that's nice. I've never played Chiashi in Faction, only ever in Blue Sun. Yeah, Chiashi's so good in Blue Sun. I tried to like drop 1 for influence while I played that deck, but I put it back in. It's like, it's just way too strong. More cards. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to kill him. Like, look at this. This is just silly. Could have motioned. No, but he would definitely have ran that. If only to trigger his Dream Net. I don't think there's anything like safe on the board without an ice, because he's just going to run it. Yeah. So next turn, like advance, do something else. Make him spend a lot of money. He's probably gonna get it, but like he will have to, oh, he's going for it right now. Okay, that works too. Saves me the trouble. Yeah, paperclip makes sense. Also, but that's his unicorn. I mean, yeah, actually that sounds pretty alright for Apex. Although with Spy Camera, he might have gone for Mad Dash. Honestly, if I was an Apex player and had Spy Camera, I'd probably pick Mad Dash, honestly. I even tried Mad Dash and Sunny. Again, we'll talk about that next time, but I think that's like a really underrated unicorn for mini factions especially. Fire the rest? Okay. Oh, he doesn't have enough money. That makes sense. Wasteland is only the first time each turn. Yeah, so he's not gonna get a lot of money from this. Yeah, this is gonna be even more taxing than I thought. I mean, he's surviving, but he's definitely bleeding. Mad Dash isn't bad, it's restricted. It's a unicorn. I mean, might as well ping him for as much as possible. He'll get the global food, that's fine. How do you write Shiashi again? Oh yeah, Shiashi. Yeah, of course. %50 chance he wouldn't have gotten the food. But wait, when the runner accesses the card, you may trash it for the color piece by protecting the server. Oh, he's trashing for it right now. That is my restricted card in Sunny. Think you suggested that one makes a lot of sense with Stargate, but I found it great with Whitehead as well. Yeah, exactly. Like, again, I'm repeating myself, but like we'll talk about this next time. But a lot of Sunny's cards actually like synergize with Mad Dash really well, and Pink Warrior actually plays Stargate. We talked about it a little bit. Yeah, and if you play Stargate, then that's like a very, very easy. Another reboot, Jesus Christ! Then that's a very easy include. That's the last reboot though, so that at least is nice. So randomly he selected which cards are another guess. I mean, am I misunderstanding him? Not if he guesses it's an upgrade he should access last. I don't get what he's saying. I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. If he accesses ganked first and it costs an encounter that ends the run, he doesn't access the other card, right? Yeah, I guess that's. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. That's true. See, that's the kind of stuff that I miss because I'm multitasking. If I put this on there, this would still be 4. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't think I ever accessed it. I know this is upgrade card first. Yeah, exactly. Value punitive. Yeah. I mean, want to wait until I have double in hand. I mean, I'm not getting any more money for my ability anymore. He's out of cards. There's a bunch more damage protection. How much preemptives does this deck have? Double preemptive. I haven't seen any preemptives yet, which is good. Yeah, that makes sense. He's just gonna go for like a turning wheel deck. I might have needed to put that on HQ. Guess I'll just draw for like an ice to put in HQ and it'll be fine. Could put the snare in there like very cheekily. Oh, no actions, that's fine. Oh, is he running on there for real? Why did he do that? To get money? Could have just clicked for credit. And he's not gonna draw cards. Put the Ronin in there, double advance. Preemptive is MVP. Punitive will never kill him. Maybe just do it anyway. Yeah, it's too late now. I could slow roll the Ronin. But that's kind of bad value. I might want to draw for an ice first. Maybe he'll think that I'm thinking about whether this agenda is safe. And then surprise, it's a snare. Get money, you need to be able to res and fire snare. True. I'm not able to fire the to res the Anansi and fire the snare, that's true. I should probably just click for credits. This really is hard mode. Like, why did I have to face Apex? Any other runner would be dead by now. Just gonna check HQ. Now, you might find the Ronin, but that's okay. Oh. Glad you still have a knife trigger. I mean, I'm not gonna use the knives while he's like running like Kakugo. That makes 0 sense. I mean, he isn't able to steal Obokata, right? Oh no, this. What am I saying? This deck doesn't have Obokata. I feel like I know these names in the chat a whole lot more now playing against them with my thumb decks. Yeah, exactly. Gonna actually enter on the 3rd click. Alright, cool. You do you, I would say. Oh, he needs to reinstall the paperclip too. I'm more than fine with this. I mean, the worst thing he can find is the Ronin. And if he trashes that, it's like, eh, whatever. Oh, I'd probably trash both of them. That's okay. Oh my god, he doesn't actually find both of them. He only finds one. Probably trashes this, right? 17 virus things that just keep going. Yeah, exactly. They're made with Duracell batteries. They just keep going. And now I have to do the remote math flow. Ooh, stem hack? Oh my god. Oh, spicy. Yeah, I've had one more credit. Oh god, yeah. Painful. And or whatever, I'll be fine. Surprise, motherfucker. He generally thought that was a Project Yagi. Am I making you proud, Cal? Oh, he's actually tagged. Oh man, oh gee. I mean, goodbye. Apex is a Fury, confirmed. What else do I trash? I don't really care about his money. I only really cared about the turning wheel. But of course, every card that I trash is another card that he can't like give to Heartbeat. Need to be able to. Oh no, this literally doesn't do anything, so it literally doesn't matter. Well, Apex has money, they can reinstall Paperclip non-stop to prevent damage. Ooh, that's right. Yeah, so good thing I trashed that. You don't have turning wheel armor on HQ. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing actually. Because I'm forgetful. Oh man, we're both screwing up so badly. Oh man, this is so bad. I mean, I have to take money now. Don't care about this, I guess. I haven't seen any preemptives yet either. Yeah, this seems like a done deal. He has 4, 5. Yeah, he can keep reinstalling that. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I need to get a new ice on there. Oh, he ran into a breached dome. Oh man. Honestly, I'm just gonna take money. Just gonna see one card on the top, but that's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yes, thank you. Want to shuffle back though. Gelf, you know this. What do I shuffle back? My heart chest, maybe Junebug. A Ronin. Junebugs and Mushins. Junebug and Mushin and Kakugo and money. Yeah, but I can only shuffle back so many cards. I'll shuffle back 1 money. Yeah, this is gonna do the most, I guess. Trash any number cards from HQ, turn all cards in archives face down. You may install 1 agenda asset or upgrade for archives in the remote server and place 2 advanced cards on it. Do I care? I mean, yeah, I want to make him spend money. Yeah, I'll just... Ah, yeah, no, wait, it's fine. Nice. Shuffle back all the bridge domes, big brain play. Yeah, that is obviously the best play in this case. You might think this is a Junebug. I'm just gonna do it, fuck it. He sees the Ronin in archive, so he might not think this is a Ronin. And he can survive a quadruple advanced Junebug actually. So back Breach Dome is actually good when you're low on money, nobody expects it. Yeah, that's true. He's never gonna run archives anyway, so shuffling back, that's actually my next preemptive, is shuffling back 1 Breach Dome, maybe even 2, because he's never gonna run archives anyway. Shuffle back like 1, 2, and then maybe something like a snare or something. Or money, because I'm still pretty low. Yeah, that's the one thing right now, I'm not like I'm not getting any money because he's not drawing any cards. Cake or Death, yeah, exactly. Oh, he's gonna check HQ, that's interesting. I have a chance to take care of some of his like field now. Should just fire the damage. No, probably not actually. I'll just keep it for when it's like really crucial. Oh yeah, this is what he. Oh yeah, he's gonna keep installing the paperclip. That's annoying. Oh, he actually wants me to fire it. Okay. I just wanted paper back. Okay, that's fair. I don't know if you have an arc lockdown in there with all your nonsense. No, that's not Cal's style. Cal would not run the card like arc lockdown. Oh yes, the win. Nonsense. Don't think he has a way of getting in here, right? This costs him. No, well, he can. No, they totally can. Now it's time for value. Just assumed there were two. Oh, I have to. I mean, if he runs into a snare now, I'm golden. Yeah, it's just gonna click for credits. Best remote lock ever. Yeah, exactly. You need to deal 2 more damage. Yeah, exactly. Can't actually fire snare now, which is a problem. Please don't fight an agenda. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh no! Damn, I'm good. Junebug's time to shine. Wait. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Oh, fire. Oh, fire. Okay. Bet you wish you still had those punitives now, don't you? Yeah, I mean, would be nice. What I'm thinking is Kaku, what is it? Kaku Rambo. Play that for Ronin. Jesus. Okay, can he get in there? He needs 7 for this. That won't actually win me the game though. That might take too long, but that also won't actually win me the game. But that will lock him out completely. Nah, that's too risky. I'll just do this. Top tier Netrunner happening here. Yeah, it's so top tier. Yeah, snare kills him. This deck made Top Gun Nationals every time I play. Oh, he's actually going for it. I think he's getting a bit restless. What? Wait, why did he do that? Lame. Was hoping the last one was in there. Should have waited and just got money. Might have stood a chance. Yeah, actually, I agree. It wasn't completely out yet. Like, the House of Nice would have been difficult. But they could have still won off R&D with a little bit of luck. Bah, assumed it was the last Yagi. This deck only has 2 Yagi, right? Doesn't it? Oh no, it has 3. So where's the last one? Oh, I probably missed it. It's still an R&D. Oh yeah, see, there was also a Yagi in there as well. So yeah, I mean, I do understand they're a tough process. That's fair. Right, so anyway, yeah, I've been streaming Netrunner for almost 3 hours, and my candle is definitely out. I want to thank all of you for joining me on this first stream. It was really fun, even though I've made plenty of mistakes. I'll try to learn from this for the next one. As I said at the beginning of the stream, which will probably be on Mondays, so next week, and that's going to be pure nonsense. That's probably going to be the Sunny Masterclass one, so I'll go over my deck, what makes it my deck, and what I like about Sunny, what I don't like about Sunny, all that good stuff. And then we'll play a couple of games, obviously, maybe do something else. What happens after that, we'll see. So yeah, again, I want to thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. 24-hour stream, no Cal. Later, guys.